Might as well just make this video about might as well just make this video about something going on. What's been going on at the bottom of the barrel. Not much going on. Well, there isn't much going on anyway, but I say when it comes to like equipment update, like say, figure this cheap Alcatel Pixie Glitz is doing well. There's definitely some videos that were filmed with this that are out there on YouTube now. But I should create a separate playlist if I haven't already. That's called Filmed in Pixie in Alcatel Vision. Well, it works anyway. You know, it doesn't film in high definition. As I'm filming this video, it's like past midnight, say past 12:30. Say 12:34 a.m. August 29th, 2016. That's what it says on this phone. That's the day I'm filming this video. I know, thinking. Interesting fact. Well, little cell phone holder here. It's made by a company called AGauze, whatever. One part is I can just hook it right here on like say right on my pockets here. I mean, I can't see it. But as a little belt accessory, you can hook it onto a belt, but I choose not to. Because it'd be much easier to remove when it's not on a belt. Interesting fact is this little holder right here. Up bar is I could put a fishing license holder, hook it right onto there. Oh yeah. Yeah, figure fishing license holder. I could sit there and if I'm sitting around the firing range, using or whatever, or doing whatever, I can just put my goddamn membership card right there and put it on. And I'll know who you are. Well, it's like one update. Especially all the shit's been going on. Yes, I figure that's been working well. And also another update. Like to say one of the previous uploads, it says mixing gin and juice. That's actually part of like say maybe a limited run. A limited run edition. It would be called Throwback Thursday, which I'll try to upload as on every Thursday if I can. Video footage shot in the past. It's probably shot straight or whatever, or it's all been edited together. It'll be called Throwback Thursday, like the hashtag on Twitter, Throwback Thursday. Oh. Sure, it'll be like they'll be say made to some type of made to get old footage that's been filmed but could have been uploaded in the past. I might as well just try to do something different. So a little throwback, whatever. Yeah, so much shit going on. It's not even fucking funny anyway. Especially that fucking new bottom barrel edition, like that new travel trailer. See, there's been more shit going on with it. Like, say, one refrigerator is like completely fucked. That's already been mentioned. But the air conditioning has been used on it, and it works perfectly. And it works from what I heard. Apparently, the electrical transformer inside it. Apparently, it was like some accessory not working. Unfortunately, that had to be so. Once that problem was corrected, now it works perfectly. Nothing trips. Oh yeah, even the radio works great on it. No, we never fucking saved the guy. If a fucking cassette player worked on it yet, that hasn't been tested. Or they said a TV. I think the fucking antenna's on the top of it. That's never been tested. Everything else probably works. I think the microwave might work. I think that's from what I heard. I haven't heard the fucking oven works great, or the stove at least. I'm surprised there isn't more people watching that shit, watching that goddamn video. Yeah, I figure the last video I filmed with the in Alcatel Vision was like, say, some Gold Peak product they had for sale. I tried putting the link to that on Twitter to see if there's any bites on Twitter. I don't know, it's like, I don't know why people aren't watching that shit. It's called Gold Peak Raspberry Tea. Trust me, people like it. It's a good video. That's interesting, because figure an ice drink related video that's filmed quickly. Like, say, a quick drink related video idea for the cost of $1. We'll go on for a second. Oh. It says here on the receipt, it says $1. It was not even sales tax. So here, and the filming locations listed there. So here, $1. Yeah, it was $1. Interesting fact: purchased, filmed. Say, the drink was purchased. Drink was filmed a minute after. Say, I walked out the door and decided, be a nice film on the whim idea. Filmed. Yeah, figure nice review that's filmed quickly. And then edited together the same day. Then uploaded. I think it was the next day, whatever. I decided to put something. That's when I decided to post the link on Twitter, on the Twitter feed. Yeah, the link on the goddamn Twitter feed and shit. And oh yeah, there will be another drug-related video coming soon. Oh, it will be coming soon for sure. Trust me, you're not gonna be. Trust me, you're gonna like it. You're truly gonna like it. It'll be a real nice, for a nice seasonal item. And it'll be like a thorough review, like what the ingredients contain, how much it cost. Might as well just yeah. I think that's like a good update there. Well. Yeah. Yeah, figure a little. Say a little light accessory here. Fun part is I could just look at just like this on the camera, like if I'm filming like at nighttime, I could just nice little flashlight there, but that's not the part. Is the nice little accessory there. say it's supposed to be work light, but I could probably use it as I could try to use it as some type of figure as a light if I'm filming it with a camera at nighttime, or maybe with a cell phone. Or if I'm filming at nighttime, I have this with me. I figured out something nice to figure it'd be like make a nice filming accessory. Sure, there's not much time constraints, and if I were doing filming, no time constraints. Yeah, I figure a lot of shit goes on these days. Lots of shit goes on. I think the fun part is it's got a man in the battery. I can hook it right to the refrigerator. I'm not gonna hook that right to the camera and shit. Figure that could be like a nice. I'm thinking that could be a nice accessory. Figure that light you just saw might be a nice accessory until I scrape up some extra money to say buy a roll light to attach to it. Or buy a roll light. That's still like off anyway. I'm gonna figure so much shit anyway. Another interesting accessory. Another interesting accessory for that phone there. It's a little USB cable. Sure, it might be a little bit longer. But I can hook it right to this. Hook it right to my computer, whatever, and then just transfer the videos and the pictures. So if I decide, just picture to put on the Twitter feed, or if if I want to. Or if I film some videos on the side, I want to edit them together. Yeah, edit it all together and shit. Yeah, figure. You always need to have the ability to edit videos together. Or say if I shoot the footage. That's a little nice accessory there. Yeah, I figure. Just say equipment additions. Not much. Just a few minor equipment additions. I figured it'd always be fucking nice, and it'd also be like real nice. And also, I personally think it'd be pretty much nicer if, say, if more people were actually watching the videos that I put up. Say if more people watch the videos. Say if more people watching the fucking videos and shit. Because how can the web series get off the ground without much interest? You can't just shoot a pilot on it cheap unless you get enough public interest. Because what happens if I shot the pilot? If I shot that web series pilot on it cheap, and it doesn't get any fucking views? It'd be just like going all to that trouble for nothing. Yeah, I figure I'll keep the camera running here. That Gold Peak video don't even how come the Throwback Thursday video only got, say, oh yeah. So in terms of views, the even the unboxing of Interesting fact. The unboxing of this here seems to have some people watch it. Seems to have some views. Even the Jim Beam apple flavors gained some views. It'd always be nicer if more people are watching this shit. I'm missing. Yeah, figure people instead of watching a nice review of say quality alcoholic beverage. Maybe I'll just do something different anyway. We'll see how this shit tastes straight. Canadian Mist. And it does taste good. It's mixed up anyway. It's called Blended, known for its mellow character and smooth taste. A proof. Size out purchase. 1.75 liters. Since I'm out of fucking shot glasses, I'll just use this. I figure. I'll just do a food and drink related video playlist. Probably not for a shot. They always say when it comes to drinking liquor, or like drinking whiskey, you don't know the true taste of whiskey unless you drink it straight. Sure, you can put it in the freezer, but I don't have. But if I put it in my goddamn freezer there, everything else doesn't get cold enough. I don't know what the fuck it is. It is a legitimate purchase. It was on sale anyway. As I might start. Yeah, figure. There's nothing wrong with Canadian whiskey. Yeah, figure. It's already proof anyway, and government warnings are always the same anyway. Like, you know what? I don't think I got the receipt anyway. And it was on sale when I got it. Lower price at, oh yeah. Like the purchase of Canadian Mist I got. It was like $13.99 on sale. I think it's like a little bit more. And then they always had the 6% sales tax. We got $14.83. That's after you factor 6% sales tax. I like if I was at the liquor store, like where that Gold Peak review was filmed. If I was either there or say over in say South Park over in Bavarian Village, which is in South Park, or maybe in Bethel, whatever. If it's even in Allegheny County, you probably had another 1%. So that'll probably make up to 7% sales tax if I purchase there. Like right where I live, liquor stores in the county I live in are pretty much statewide, like pretty much charge the same sales tax statewide, 6%. So that's why it's always cheaper to cover this lower sales tax. And even then, there's always Dollar Generals popping up everywhere. Seems like Dollar Generals are popping up faster than 7-Elevens. Well, might as well just drink this. Yeah, you see how it looks anyway. Ooh. That is good. That is very good blended whiskey. They always say drink it straight. Say I didn't put anything in there. I didn't put anything in this cup here or anything. Anything to dilute it. Ugh. I should have a clear glass anyway. I was just totally out of it. Like I put up a video I put up a video like I think it was last year. So a cheap way I unwind. Figured cheap cherry soda was bought at Foodland. And no Foodlands are fucking hard to find these days. But you don't see any goddamn Foodlands in Allegheny County anymore. And all the ones in the goddamn city are pretty much like all become Shop and Save or Shop and Shit, whatever, Shop and Save, whatever fuck it is. It's like when I purchased that Gold Peak tea. Figured someone else needed to go to the fucking store. I thought, go to fucking Elizabeth, the grocery shop, then you can get everything there. That made good sense because one, so I found the Gold Peak tea and right there in the front there, they do sell in larger containers, but the smaller containers are enough for a review anyway. There's some other something else I found that would make a nice drink related video, but oh, it's right ice cold now. I think it'd be a good seasonal item, but I'm definitely gonna probably put that in next. I'm definitely gonna put that in a future video. Get it filmed very soon. It will be filmed very soon. Be filmed very soon, and it's gonna be and people are gonna like it, and you'll probably like it for a nice seasonal item. Thinking I should start putting up good drink videos, ones that are like say hard to find, even seasonal items. Trust me, you'll like it. A review of a seasonal item that was never tasted before. Oh, you love it. You'll probably absolutely love it. So many minutes this video is going through. 24 minutes. I mean, I could do a live stream, but the problem is, probably wouldn't get in HD anyway. Go figure. I don't know. Hey, it could be done in HD, but who knows what it needs to be done anyway. This is probably much easier. This would be to say straight to YouTube upload. So figure some of the updates regarding, say, bottom and barrel updates. Some of that, got that covered. Got the, oh yeah, the few equipment add-ons. and that carrying case and that cable. In fact, that cable was found on Walmart. You know, I forgot so many goddamn pens here. See my goddamn drawer. I see pens everywhere. I think this is good tasting shit here. Ah, shit. Yeah, I figure it's just all bottom barrel-rated updates. Pretty much. And one of those throwback videos is going to probably be like, say, made a little interesting story here. Like, figure 5 years ago, there used to be a whole bunch of junk vehicles, say, in the backyard, all the way in the back there. Junk vehicles, and the pig was among those. Yeah, that was true. Junk vehicles, whatever. That's probably like, see how many junk vehicles there were. 1, 2, probably 6 of them. 6 fucking junk ass vehicles. Some of them were still working anyway. Like the pig was pretty much like when that pretty much was like stopped. When that was pretty much like taken off the road, taken out of use for good. The clutch was pretty much going bad, and it was already in poor fucking condition anyway. When the clutch went bad, that was pretty much determined to be the end of it. So the pig was declared done for. All shit happened with it back in 2008. Fuel pump gave away, or it turns out, it wasn't even a fucking fuel pump that was bad on it. It was like a goddamn relay. It was fucked. If somebody figured it was the fucking relay that was bad, that could save money right there. And interestingly, both the fuel pumps started working again. But it didn't matter. The clutch gives away. Better come back from a recycling center. Clutch starts developing trouble. But instead of changing the clutch, it was determined to be done for. It's taken off the road, never got back again. That's how that Inline 6 powered truck replaced it. Say how that replaced the pig. And that still worked good. The problem it's got now is the fucking steering. Steering fucking issues. But it's still drivable. I don't know, besides the busted out back window that never got fixed. That stayed busted for years. Or as people would like to joke, is the optional 540 air conditioning. I don't know why I would say that. Make an interesting joke anyway. But on that, it still runs anyway. To say steering trouble. But it had so much fucking rust on it. Nobody's gonna fucking fix it. By that point, some bitch owned it, got so used to say having work trucks all the time. He just found it more interesting to figure just drive those for a living, not even fucking bother registering vehicles, or he doesn't have to register his own fucking truck. For so many years, and he managed to get out registering one for a couple of years, at least. That Inline 6 powered truck never saw the road again. In fact, he ended up living out its retirement years, or its de facto retirement years. And unfortunately, it's never going to see the road again, probably. In fact, once that old Inline 6 leaves the bottom of the barrel for good, unfortunately, it's going to probably go to one place: scrap. It's going to be slated for scrap, unfortunately. It's still running anyway. Same with the 6 junk vehicles that were used to sit back there, and the pig was among them. Say some of them were partially stripped, including the pig. Pig was partially stripped, especially the back axle, especially the rear axle, was taken out of it. Yes, it was removed. Some other parts were taken off of it and were probably used for, say, put on other vehicles. Sure, the concept of cannibalization. Say to cannibalize. Then it was like the Dodge van that it was like nothing wrong with it actually. It still ran and drove very well. It still ran very good. But some of it stupidly scraps it instead of at least pulling the fucking engine out and selling that. Because if I was in that situation, I'd do everything to pull the fucking engine out. And if I could make more than that, more than what came out of it selling the fucking engine, it'd be worth the trouble. Some of it takes perfectly good fucking engine, whatever, and just scraps it anyway. But it was out of date. It was pretty much obsolete by our standards. Figure carburation is out of date, and the environment, and it would never pass, and unfortunately, it would never pass the emissions test unless you replace the whole fucking, unless you replace the catalytic converter. So replacing that when it went bad, some bitch fucking guts it. And that's exactly all the trouble I had. Probably say when I was like off the road for like a 4-year period. Then the son bitch gets laid off. He was still living somewhere else, like down the street. He decides to tackle it as a project. And guess what? He gets it back on the fucking road. Back on the fucking road. He ended up using it for a daily driver. Well, he probably said it ran better at least. I don't know. I had no problem starting up when it sure had to change the fuel pump on it once. Change the fuel pump on it. Even change the starter on it. But changing the starter on that was probably relatively easy. Like on those slant 6 powered Dodge vans. Just take the fucking motor cover off and the starter's accessible. Like one fucking cold day years ago back on a December day. Had no problem then. Still ran. No problem. Anyway. Made a few fucking mechanical issues, but it virtually had no problems anyways. It was like a reliable engine. Why people love the Slant 6 is because they were legendary. And that Dodge was very low miles, and those miles were not exact. I think it was fucking times where the speedometer was like right at inoperable at times. I don't know why people do that just to cheat the fucking emissions test. But it's no longer on the road anymore. In fact, it no longer exists anymore. That was sent off to its fiery hell. Melted down, from what I heard. Yep, all sent for scrap. This was back in 2011 when all 6 of them were scrapped. Oh yeah, and the pig, and a video, I meant to say, a video of the pig being loaded up and sent off on its final journey to a fiery hell. That's caught on video. Yeah, the video when the pig left the bottom of the barrel for good. So that makes an interesting video. Even among the 6 vehicles, it's like not just those 2. And it was like a fucking white Escort that used to have, say, for 1 year as a daily driver. You know, say it made it a bro earlier, like 6 years before its date with the scrap heap. But it took like fucking a while before it could be put back on the road, before it could be registered. Like trying to find a sumbitch that owned it, like the previous owner. Trying to wrestle his ass down just to get the title, then wrestle his ass down to get it signed over and everything. Took so much fucking time anyway. Probably like say maybe 7 months, whatever. Several months, whatever. That's like an interesting, different story. That's an interesting, different story. It was like a kind of Sierra that sat back there, but it never got put on the road. Sure, it found its way to the barrel, but probably as a vehicle, it never got registered. Maybe he tried to put it back. Maybe he had intentions to put it back on the road, but people come with fucking ideas, and then guess what? They never get implemented. Ultimately, decide fuck it, scrap it, clean the fucking yard up. Fuck, have a vehicle that at least works anyway. Oh, that shit. And there was a Voyager back there that was partially cut up. Fucking piece of shit it was. Holy shit, 36 minutes. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I figure not every junk car was set up to 6 back there were daily drivers. Maybe 3 of them were used as fucking maybe 4 of them was used as daily drivers. One was like a Bronco that was so fucking rusted out it couldn't be put back on the road. But it had fucking mechanical troubles. I don't know. Too bad you didn't have enough to say. Oh well. All 6 of them pretty much no longer exist. They've all been scrapped anyway, so. I'm sure they've been melted down and turned into something else. Especially the white Escort used to sit back there and run the 6 junk cars anyway. You've probably seen one of the earliest videos of that fucking vehicle. Only thing that was ever saved off it was, say, the CD player. Interesting, it had a nice fucking aftermarket, it had a nice CD player in it. Aftermarket Pioneer. That's the only thing that ever got saved off of it. Once I figured out a way to get it out of there, like pull it the fuck out. And the harness was hooked to it. I know the CD player might never get used again, but who gives a shit? Figure, save it for it's a nice little souvenir. Save the wiring harness that was hooked to. Figure why waste a good accessory anyway? Yeah, I figured back in the old days, some bitches fucking plant when say needs to get rid, say if you drive something, he'll just say ride until it dies, and then cut it up, then have it cut up, and then haul to the scrapyard. That would have been his philosophy. To the point where he doesn't want to be fucking bothered with it anymore. Well, what is the fucking sense of even having old ass fucking shit anymore? What is the fucking purpose anyway? It's like people these days. Fucking pussy out. Pussy the fuck out. Yeah, I figured people sell out. For what? So they fucking sell out and say they pussy out. Don't want to be bothered with doing anything. Like they don't want to be bothered with making. They don't want to be bothered with disposing of shit properly. Like to get maximum scrap value off a fucking car, you don't just pull the fucking tires and the gas tank out to get maximum fucking scrap value. You don't fucking do that. No, you fucking say to get maximum scrap value out of a goddamn vehicle. If you fucking separate all the fucking components, like you separate the fucking battery, you remove the gas tank, good, but drain the fucking gas. If it's got fresh gas in there, drain it. Drain in the fucking gas cans. And if you got fucking lawnmowers, or I'll put in your own goddamn car. if it uses the same gasoline. And to get maximum scrap value, you fucking pull the fucking shit, everything that's aluminum, you separate that. Figure if it's iron, cast iron, whatever. And if you got a fucking pickup truck on an 8-foot bed, you won't have no you won't even have to, then you don't need the fucking, because if anybody has a fucking full-size pickup, like an F-150 or whatever, but an 8-foot bed, at least, they don't have no fucking need for a goddamn trailer. They could just cut the fucking vehicle up. That'd be more economical. So you get maximum scrap value, or if you got a fucking dump truck, whatever. All you have to do is just cut the fucking, if you have a trailer, or if you just pull the fucking, or you could just get scrap value just by pulling the fucking engine out. So you pull the engine out, remove all the fucking aluminum, all the components that are aluminum, or whatever. And if you separate the fucking aluminum, you can throw the fucking aluminum in the back there. Say partially stripped, whatever. You probably get more scrap value if the fucking vehicle's cut up into pieces. Especially if the fucking car you take for scrap is taken there, cut up into pieces. That's probably much more fucking economical. Cut up vehicle. Then they just fucking, they'll just charge you for general scrap. You remove the fucking, if the engine's in perfect condition, sell the fucking engine. Same with the transmission. If that shit's in perfect fucking condition, a perfectly good powertrain, in perfect condition, can make more money in functional, operational, fully assembled condition. And if it's such fucking poor-ass condition, just remove the fucking pistons, remove everything. Say timing belts, you can throw that in the you can burn that shit, whatever. They say the fucking tires. If you got tire equipment, you could just strip the fucking tires off. If you know somebody can, or say somebody resells tires, you could just fucking pay some bitch a few bucks, whatever, or just say, or somebody can use the fuck, if the wheels are in good shape, sell the fucking wheels. Tell me, you fucking disposing of vehicles, you don't need to just haul it into the fucking scrapyard fully assembled. Nah, because you're just wasting good ass fucking aluminum. Or not realizing more fucking scrap value. You fucking take fucking cars in there, say strip off all the fucking aluminum and the copper, like the radiator, you can make fucking money off of that. Hell, drain the fucking radiator. Drain the antifreeze in the radiator. If it's in good shape, use it. If the fucking engine oil is in good shape, use it, whatever. Or reuse it. Or recycle it. Yeah, especially nowadays, especially people, I keep hearing about that scrap prices are so fucking low. Like it's like they're saying that scrap ain't worth it in scrap value. That's like how you strip out, how you fucking scrap something more larger, like say fucking RVs. You fucking just take the fucking parts that cannot be scrapped and just throw it all in a fucking dumpster. No, you don't fucking waste everything. No, you fucking, no, what you do is fucking just say if you have to throw it in a fucking dumpster or whatever, no, you fucking bag it up, whatever. Say you pull the fucking insulation out. You know, I could make that for a different fucking video. I could probably make that for a different video. Now, I'm pretty much getting off subject here. Subject of this video was like pretty much like say bottom barrel updates. This is right at almost 45 fucking minutes. Might be a long ass video, but who cares? Well, this shit happens. Also, to stop now before I start saying something right up subject. I think all the purpose of this video I pretty much got all addressed here anyway. So for now.